Howdy y'all. In this video, I begin my journey as the first farmer in my family, and there's a twist. I took out a $500,000 farm loan that I got paid back in 2 years. Will I make it big, or will I go broke? Watch to find out, folks. Howdy y'all, welcome back to First Gen Farmer, where I become the first farmer in the family. Now, it is getting pretty close to noon, and that is because I've been biting my nails trying to think if I want to go through with this one deal. Roughly $21,000 to $22,000 for a little parcel of land. It's currently in wheat, but I don't know if I want to buy it, but at the same time I don't. Heck, I think I will. So here it is. Alright, I even took the liberty of paying the almost $1,600 for the soil samples. Let's check her out and see if this is a mistake or not. I'm hoping I can get a big return on our investment. Actually, just right here, right across from the BGA plant, and actually pretty darn close to our the co-op we made. Now, I'm uncertain entirely what I want to do here. I think I might clear some trees with the skid steer real quick, and we'll try to make this a little bit better, but yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go do that real quick. Well, folks, here's the final stretch of it. Clear it out the brush and timber and expand it out a bit, so we got it looking quite nice. I might put who knows, maybe alfalfa, maybe peas. Possibilities are endless right now, because here's what we got right now. It's just silty clay with a hint of loam in it, but that hint of loam won't do nothing. Silty clay is the worst, but at the same time, we're still going to be getting something out of it. So probably going to be putting, say, alfalfa into it, and we'll call that good. But I need to get some nitrogen and some pH on this field, because it really could use some. I'll be back whenever I get all that done. Now, I shouldn't have done this, and by this I mean put the 8230 up front. I think my truck suspension might be shot. If it recovers after this, I'm going to be so shocked. Oh, I'm going to get everything unloaded, and we'll try to get lime and fertilizer on that field. So, I'm just trying to think on how I want to do this. If I get peas in that field or alfalfa, I'm gonna have to lease seeder, but not much I could do with just under $6,000. So try to stick to what I could do with a planter. I reckon it's between corn and soybeans, because I'm not about to do sugar beets. Sunflowers, it'd be the end of the it'd be November by the time I harvest them. I guess just corn and soybeans this year. I'll pick out my fields and reckon get to it. This field's definitely corn, and I guess I'll do that field in corn and the rest in soybeans because just because. So let's get to it. So I bet I can guess what y'all are thinking. You just said you weren't gonna go do it. Well, I found some room in the budget, you might say, for a 3020 diesel with just a small 8350. So yeah, I'm gonna make this work, and we're gonna be sowing some alfalfa because I want something in that field, but I don't want it to be corn or beans. I want all that to be close by the main farm plot. Definitely glad about one thing, and that is that this pig farmer does not mind me traveling through here, because this is a good shortcut to not only my co-op, it's also a very good shortcut to my new field that I just bought. I'm thinking of expanding out to this area if I can't expand out further from the main homestead area. Oh, by the way, the reason I'm not using the 8230, my buddy Kevin came up, so I stuck him in it, and I'm just gonna have to pay him for his time. So we're gonna be getting a cornfield done and this done at the same time, as long as I manage to get everything going fine. My tires sliding into the river. Oh, this is risky. I shouldn't have done it this close. But I'm penny pinching right now, so leave me alone. Well, that does it for the month of April. We're gonna hop over to, or I'm gonna cut the video and stitch together the month of May, whenever we plant soybeans there and soybeans over there. Looking pretty good. I don't know. It ain't gonna be I'm just honestly debating rolling. Let me look into that real quick. Yeah, it's $2,000 to lease the one that I could put behind that thing, so I think my best bet, just leave it and we'll see about next year. But well, I'll see you guys in May. Welcome to the month of May, folks. We're getting started with the soybeans in the southern small field, or on the southern end of our homestead plot. Ah, crap. Instead of coming back for it later, I'll just get it now, but come on. This is embarrassing. Anyway, knock on wood, we're gonna have a nice, profitable... Ooh, wait, I just realized something. I can sell the dried corn this next month. Hold on. Let me shut things off real quick. I need to check this out real quick. Oh, it is next month, and if things hold up, it says $950 per 1,000 liters. So honestly, I think I'm gonna have a nice year if I can get that for my 70,000 liters of dried corn I got stored up in the bin. I got my income from the co-op, and also I did a little bit of thing where I put up some of my grain dryer storage. So yeah, basically what I'm trying to get at, if I could stop stumbling over my words, is other people are using my grain dryer, but they're paying for the propane and the service. So I'm making profit off that, as well as the co-op. So yeah, that's pretty much why I'm at 32 grand right now, folks. Oh, well. Looks like this is the last pass, folks. Just got this monstrosity of one up here, and we should be done. I can't say that because I got a whole huge one to deal with down there. Now, because we ended up quote-unquote plowing, we won't have to deal with weeds this year. The reason I say quote-unquote is because I don't really consider that thing much of a plow. Only true plow is the moldboard plow, but it's farm sim. What can you expect, honestly? So I got Kevin going again. Ooh, deer. And I just wanted to check some things out. Like, our corn looks like it's doing real good. Nice and tall. Now, I'm gonna hop in the truck and we're gonna run on down to check out the alfalfa. Other than that, I just need, we'll say, 3 grand more. Then I'd be able to purchase another field. And the reason I have my eyes set on another field is because that thing's 100% loam. The whole plot is nothing but loam. And let me pull over here and try to pull it up on the map for y'all. It's actually that field right over there. Let's go take a look at it. So Samuel owns this plot, and honestly, it is an amazing looking plot on paper. I could take out these trees, just completely do away with all of them, expand the field out. Oh, I want a total of 40 grand. That way I could be able to purchase this from him and also be able to afford the soil samples, because I'm going to need to buy soil samples of my own in order to actually have it logged in their environmental mumbo jumbo, whatever the heck you want to call it. So let's see how things look. Whoa. Hey now. Why is your pH bad? What the heck? Okay. Whatever. Whatever. We'll fix that in upcoming years, but great. At least Looks like the alfalfa's doing somewhat good. Wish I could fix that pH problem right now. I don't know if I had the spreader on wide open or if that was set on auto. Problem for another day, I reckon. I'm just driving the tractor back to the other field just to get Kevin all set up, and I've realized this a couple of times. I hate the long driveway. I love it for the privacy, but I hate it for the long drives. Well. This is definitely going to take a bit, but he's off going. I have him going through the center, just going to do one side, and then he's going to come back to the other. And after that, I know one thing's for sure. Harvest, I am leasing an X9 just to make this go by faster. And I'll have a different setup than these two. If I stick with these two, I'm probably going to get 2 more. But yeah, I'm just going to see you guys after this is all done. Oh, sweet. Check just cashed. Or just cleared. I'm going to call the owner, or I'm going to call Samuel, and we're going to get going on getting this going. The field 15. I'll be back in a minute, folks. How about we mulch up some trees? Oh, nice. This thing is the best I've ever gotten. This is the best thing I've ever gotten, is what I'm trying to say. Oh, I see you. You're next. I didn't forget about you. I wish it did something about the brush. Ow. I feel like I just passed one. I'm gonna get this one and turn around. Nope. But I did miss you. Come on. You're standing in my way. Come on. Here we go. Here's another one. And another one. And another one. Another one. Keep coming. Keep them coming. Oh, I missed a big one. Ooh, 2 big ones. Excuse me. Just to avoid any trouble, I'm going to get rid of everything I can. And that should do it. I'm going to leave them because I don't even think I'm going to go entirely this far. I'm going to wait with purchasing soil information until I get her plowed up. But until then, we got to wait on Kevin to finish planting the soybean field he's on right now. And this is going to be soybeans as well, because being a full loam field, I can't pass it up. So I'm just cleaning up the final little bits of what Kevin left behind. because I didn't do a headland pass for him. And well, we're going to be putting this tractor to some good use over on our new plot. We're going to plow, then we're going to lime and fertilize, then we're going to plant. So I'm going to load up the trailer with everything we need. And hopefully we have enough money. Well, I don't even need to buy any because we got some left over in our co-op bin. So I'm going to go over there to refill everything. Dude, he missed a lot over here. I guess he just forgot to come back for this part. Well, one thing's for definite sure, and that's we're going to be getting an X9. I just gotta make sure to have 50 grand in the bank account for that reason. Because I think it's like 45 grand to lease it. Oh, what am I getting myself into with expanding so quick? I hate to drive over freshly planted soybeans, but yeah, I'm definitely glad that I sprung the extra money for the additional rear hitch on the plow, because it makes things a lot easier whenever I'm doing this. Sure, I gotta make another 2 trips for the fertilizer spreader and the lime spreader, but other than that, this is gonna work out like a charm. Don't you just love whenever a field comes together? Don't mind the visual bugs. It'll change whenever I save, log out, and then come back. But yeah, I had a full thing and down to 14%. No need for any refills. I'm gonna bring this back and then come back and plant. So see you in a minute. If this works, I am gonna be kind of shocked. And well, you know, it actually works. Now, I'd love to see the combine actually be able to get down there. The plow just barely did it. I'm gonna get 1 or 2 headlands around here, and then I'm just gonna do an up or down all the way. Actually, I probably best do 2 headlands on the top before I get started doing. Dang it. Yep, I'm just gonna do 2 headlands both sides and then do up downs. Well, folks, that does it for this episode of First Gen Farmer. If you liked this video, be sure to like and subscribe, as it helps out greatly. And next episode, I have decided I will be rolling. I'm going to wait a few hours, see if I can get any more checks coming in from the corn dryer or the co-op, because I'll be left with $300 if I lease that roller. I'll see all y'all in the next one. Goodbye.